Welcome back to World Crisis Radio. This is Webster Tarpley here in Washington, D.C. Now, this past week we also had Obama reaching this new preliminary low point of the presidency, having, in his cowardly, craven, cringing, propitiating, weakling manner, capitulated to the reactionary Republicans in their genocidal fury against the American people. He has lost 10% in the polls, but now we've also had Obama humiliated by the likes of Boner. And this is, of course, the soap opera. On Wednesday, Obama puts out a tweet saying, I'm going to address the joint session of Congress next Wednesday, and then Boner coming back with, no, you're not. And, of course, this is obviously terrible humiliation, but Obama also caved at the end, so now he's got to try to sneak in his job speech before some football game begins next week. He's got to yield to the demands of football, and of course it means that in California his program will be coming on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when it's not likely to have that many people because they're going to be at work. So the fecklessness of Obama and again, the imitation of Carter leads us to this point, and we'll talk about this more when we talk about the program. He cannot function as president. He must leave office. He's got to be removed, whatever it is. The constitutional provisions that he's non-compos mentis is possible based on the Ulsterman tapes, but also then these related questions of his constitutional qualifications. So we wanted to hear from Phil Berg here. Now it's getting to be the end of the summer, getting to be Labor Day. Let's go to Philadelphia and talk to Phil Berg, if we can, about what's happening on the legal front in this regard. Welcome, Phil.
Welcome to you and all your listeners. Not too much to report legally yet, but I think, the climate is right that people are just going to throw their hands up in the air and say, I can't take it anymore, and then they're going to come our way. What's going on with this jobs thing is ridiculous. He's making a major thing to address to the joint session of Congress. He should be given a speech. He shouldn't even be given a speech, but if one, he should be given out of the White House. No one can figure what it's going to be here. I think someone said he gave 102 speeches so far on jobs. So I don't see anything happening his way. We have a bad connection here.
Go ahead, Bill. We can hear you.
Okay. The new jobs came out for this month, and no new jobs were created during the month of August. I mean, it's outrageous everything he's doing. That's why I'm getting more and more calls from people around the country to join with us, and we're going to do something soon. Just people at the end of the show, really, go to my website, obamacrimes.com, send it to everyone you know. I mean, the nerve, first off, the audacity of Obama on April 27, 2011 to show his supposed long-form birth certificate, which has more holes in it than Swiss cheese, and then he makes a statement in the middle of August that I'm going to give a jobs speech, but I'm going on vacation first. I mean, realize what he's doing. He's just doing. He has no foreign policy. He has no domestic policy, and I can't believe anyone's still giving money to him, which some people are. But as the people, I think, as more and more people get upset with him, they're going to come my way. And I've said many times, and I appreciate you. You've had me on more than anyone else. We're the umbrella for everyone, whether it's the war, whether it's jobs, whatever the issue might be. We're the cover for everybody, because our position is that he's not constitutionally eligible to be president, and therefore everything he's done should be thrown out. And we're going to get it right now. I'm still in the situation finishing our book. We're still trying to raise that some magic number of money. We're trying to raise a substantial amount of money privately. Decided to put up for a reward for the person to come forth with the true evidence that Obama was born in Africa. And there's no question he was born in Africa. All this nonsense in Hawaii, that's nonsense. And it's really appalling. how the national media is still letting him go for a free ride, even though how poor he's doing on jobs. It's scary, it's frightening, and now, we're the laughing stock of the world, number one, because people know he's not constitutionally eligible to be president. Number two, the big fight over the debt, raising the ceiling and everything like that, made us look like 2-year-olds rather than sophisticated members of Congress who should know what's going on. The infighting is ridiculous. There's no leadership from the White House. So we really have to put our efforts together to move him out of office. The country will be better. I mean, wake up, America. What's going on now can hurt you, your children, your grandchildren forever. Be careful what's going on. And that's why it's really up to us to get together and one of these days soon demand civilly that Obama step out of office because he's not doing anything right for this country, and he's constitutionally ineligible. And that's the frustrating thing that the media won't look at it. If you don't want to contact me, contact the media. Everyone out there, contact 2020, contact Dateline. Let them one of these do a true story of who Obama is, and he'll be out of office. I mean, it's that easy. Darrell Issa, the Republican from California, he could do something. He could just hold a congressional hearing. They won't do it. I mean, if you think about it, they should throw everyone out in Washington because they're not looking for our best interest. So if we can work together, we can really accomplish something. And that's what my point is at this time. So I'm going to keep my efforts going here. Like I said, we're working on to raise a substantial amount of money for a huge reward, and also we're getting ready to put our book out, which will go into a lot of the background of what happened.
Hey, Phil, what's the preliminary publication date for your book, and can it be pre-ordered?
Not yet. I'll get to you as soon as I will. I'll let you know that. We're working right now.
Because people want to support you. They could buy your book. They could pre-order it, right? If you say it's published, November 1st, you'd start getting orders right away, I think.
That's true. I will get back to you on that. But, as everyone now is going to a Labor Day weekend, we have to realize that the job market in this country is outrageous. There's more jobs overseas. I don't know what Obama's not going to come up with anything. I mean, I give him credit if he would come up with something, but he doesn't know what to do. He's been trying for 2.5 years, hasn't gotten anywhere, and we have no domestic policy, no foreign policy, and it's scary and it's frightening. More people are on unemployment. They're extending the unemployment benefits, but that doesn't get them back in the market. And they say the unemployment is 9.1%, but that's not counting the millions of people who've given up, and they're not in that count. I think the real figure now is about 19% unemployment.
I'm up to 22, 23, actually, Phil. Earlier in the program, we went through that. We got 30 million people who really would want to work, 22, 23%.
Well, there's 30 million people out there. Come to my website, obamacrimes.com. Join with me. If you join with me, send me $1 each. I'll know there's 30 million of you out there, and we can force Obama out of office. I mean, seriously, it's not a joking matter. This is a very serious matter, and the more people, I mean, everyone out there without a job, those 30 million people, seriously, Obama is not constitutionally eligible to be president, period. And if we can get him out of office, you can get somebody in there. Anyone can do better. But the situation is he's more interested in keeping jobs overseas. He's more interested in his foreign friends. Again, what other president has gone around the world apologizing to the United States of America? What other president has bowed to the Saudi king, the Japanese empire, and the leader of China? I mean, it's outrageous, and I'm going to continue my fight, and I want you to join with me and Webster in straightening this country out. And I look forward to everyone's help and assistance, and Webster, as soon as I get some more word on the book, I'll let you know, and hopefully this deal will come through that we'll get the substantial reward. And if we do, we'll do our best efforts to get Obama out of office.
Okay, Phil. Happy Labor Day, and we'll see you next week. And try to get that pre-order, because that will also help you to finance it.
Thank you.
We'll be back in a minute on World Crisis Radio.